Well, first of all, thank you very much. I think this was really an absolute amazing moment for me to come back to visit here this university. I remember very well when I made my my last game in 2008 in Kolkata, and this was a fantastic moment for me with so many people, so many Indian people, so many fans. It was not an easy moment for me because I was a little bit sad because it was my last game after 20 years, 2 decades, being a goalkeeper. And every time when I see the pictures on the screen, it's also a very, very special moment for me because that remembers me on my youth. And we have a lot of young people here, and you are the future. You are the future of your country. You are the future of India. And yes, it's a long time ago when I was also a young guy and had a big dream. I had a massive dream. I want to be a professional football player. I want to become a professional football player, but I was not so talented. I was not so talented as the other guys in my age. So I had to develop something very special. I had to develop a special kind of willpower, and I had to develop this kind of never give up spirit, a very strong working ethic. And it was fun for me. It was fun for me to work always a little bit more than my competitors, because I felt it in every moment that when I'm working more than my competitors, when I never give up, even in the face of setbacks, and there will come a lot of setbacks in our life which we have to handle. And I felt I always get a little bit better. I always performed on a higher level. And when I was, I think, 14 or 15, this is for everyone, for everybody, it's not an easy time. And I remember very well, all my coaches, they said to me, no, you are not I think you are a good goalkeeper, but you will not be a professional goalkeeper. And that was a very important moment for me because I would never give up my dream. Why? Because there was one people saying, oh, maybe you are not good enough. No. I felt it inside that I was good enough with my working ethic, and so it motivates me. It motivates me to go on, to work even harder. And then everything develops. I played in the first team of my home country, and I came from a small country in Karlsruhe playing in the Fußball-Bundesliga at that time, and I developed. I developed myself, and I played in the first Bundesliga, and suddenly I remember very well I get a phone call from the big manager of FC Bayern Munich, from Uli Hoeneß, and he asked me, Oliver Kahn, hi, I'm Uli Hoeneß. Do you want to come to Bayern Munich as our #1 goalkeeper? And first of all, I said, oh, there's someone joking with me on the phone. This is not Uli Hoeneß. This is the radio channel from Karlsruhe who's making a joke with me. And so I said, I don't know. Maybe I will come to Bayern Munich. But I was joking too. This was, for me, this was one of the biggest moments in my life to play for such a huge, gigantic club like Bayern Munich. Then I changed from Karlsruhe. I think I was 23, 24 years old. And then the career started. And I played a lot of international games. I played for the German national team. And I had the luck to win a lot of cups, a lot of championships. And there were hard moments like Champions League final 1999. I'm not sure, I think you are very young, a lot of very young people here, maybe you are not remembering, but we played in the Champions League final against Manchester United with Bayern Munich. And after 20 years of suffering, or 25 years of suffering for Bayern Munich, not winning this cup, this Champions League cup, we lost. We lost the final in 2 minutes of extra time, and this was one of the most destroying moments I can remember in my career. But that was also a moment, a very special moment, again a special moment, a hard moment. But I said to myself, no, try it again. Never give up. Never give up in such a setback, in such an hard moment. And 2 years later, we were again in the final, again in the Champions League final, and you saw the pictures from the penalty shootout. And I had the luck, and I was able to catch 3 penalties, and finally we won this cup, the Champions League Cup, with Bayern Munich. But I don't want to tell you so much stories. I think there's one message. There is one core message: is if you have your dream, follow it. Follow your dream. Develop a special work ethic, and even in the face of the hardest setbacks, don't give up. Never give up. Go on and try to reach your goals in life. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for this. Thank you very much for this amazing, really amazing welcome from all of you. And believe me, it's coming deep from my heart. This is so special because, as I said before, I retired 2008. This is 15 years ago now. And you can imagine it's always very emotional if you remember me on my career as a player. Thank you to all of you. Thank you very much.